All right, welcome. We are live. This is A Mouse and Man. I am Drew. My man Patches is chilling next to me in his rightful place, and this is episode 2 of our live stream playthrough of Lego Marvel Avengers. Hope you can join us. Please like and subscribe. Come hang out with us. Would love to have you in the fold on the stream. Take a moment to get situated here, and we'll be off and running. What's up, Adam? Yeah, early stream. Just mixing it up. Kind of procrastinating from some other things that I might rather be doing, but we're just going to get into it for a little bit, see how we do. I'm going to see the Frankenstein movie later, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. I'm really excited about it. I didn't realize that was out yet, and I didn't realize it was playing near me until I was looking for a plan B after driving to go see Back to the Future on IMAX, but there was a train that made me late, train crossing, and so I bailed on it. I've not listened to Efteling yet. Okay. Got my LA Kings jersey on. Just got this. I didn't realize. I love the old school like Kings logo, but I didn't realize how absolutely huge the logo portion is. It's like this huge patch, and also it's got this like I don't know. It kind of looks like a collar. I don't know if I like it, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm lucky to have it. I got the cloud version of Resident Evil 3 remake on Nintendo Switch. Because I thought I might like actually, it's on Game Pass and I could play it on Xbox like natively, which I thought, it's probably the better way to play it, but I thought I might actually get through it if I had it on Switch to play. But man, that cloud-based gaming is kind of rough. I've never really done it, but it's a little rough. Yeah, it sounds like everybody loves that place.
Poor Captain Steve Rogers. A man at a time. I mean, literally. Back when he first became Captain America, he had so many adventures and faced such incredible foes. I wonder if the future will be any different for him. Anyway, Cap had many strange adversaries, but none were as dangerous as the Red Skull and Arnim Zola. It's a good thing that he had help from Peggy Carter and his best friend Bucky Barnes.
Peggy Carter and Bucky Barnes.
Trouble sleeping?
Excelsior. Ow! wouldn't let me wear a leotard.
Oh, Stan. Leotards were made for you. Story of Baron 1898. I'll have to get caught up on all of that if and when I ever make it out to Efteling. I was just watching one of my favorite Disneyland streamers, Javier and Celeste. They took a trip out to Efteling. I officially let go of my Disneyland annual pass yesterday. It was a really, really tough decision down to the wire, and I was really sad about it. And yeah, we'll get it back at some point, but it just, the numbers didn't make sense for me to buy it and risk not using it again. Shield made a stupid mistake with the recovery room. That's cool. Brooklyn Dodgers. He should not be boxing Captain America in his 60s. I probably would have bought the pass again if I could have gotten the California rate, but like my credit card is no longer linked to a California address, and that was like the deciding thing. So I would have had to pay like $1,000 for a pass that I may not have used. And if I move back, even if I move back within a year, it might not be close enough to the park that it would make a ton of sense anyway. So I'm kind of sad about it because they, make it tricky to get them back. But I'll be looking into that as soon as I make it back out there. I immediately put a equivalent amount of money into my savings for California for going back, and I've got a good chunk saved up, so I'm in decent shape to go back soon. But just kind of caught in between on that decision because things are going pretty well here, and the money goes a lot further here. But I love California, and I really, made it my home over the last 16 years, and it's hard to let go of. Man, Stan Lee, he just doesn't quit. Just crushing it on the treadmill over there. I would have felt like an idiot, I think, if I had bought the $1,000 pass that I might not use again after wasting $600 over the last year on a pass that I did not use once. I could, if I had done that, I would have probably planned a week at least, whether I move back within the next year or not. Like, I would have planned at least a week to go out there and just like go to the park 4 days in a row. And just like try and get my money back like in one shot, so I didn't feel like a total jerk off. But I guess I'll always be a citizen of Disneyland in my heart. Even when I was going a lot, like in the last like year or so, like it got to the point where I was like just doing it out of habit and like a need to get out of the house and like a way to go do something fun while also drinking and just be around people. And it just wasn't the most constructive use of my time in every case. Not that I didn't love every minute of it. I just really like, I really, really love a situation, whatever park you live by, where you can just go for a few hours on any given night, like without worrying about like having to be there all day. Like I don't want to be there all day. I don't want to be there like for 9 hours and like do that whole like thing. I mean, I will like the next time I go, and if and when I go to Disney World, I will definitely be doing that. But Patchy, Patchy, I know him. Nick Fury cuts in front of him. I like it. Nick Fury needs a little pushback. Okay, what are we doing here? I'm eulogizing my Disneyland pass. Not paying attention. What are these things in the top of the screen here that we gotta... What does this mean? I wish they would have done a Mace Windu series with Samuel L. Jackson instead of a Nick Fury series. What the hell do these things at the top of the screen mean? I didn't even realize I could be Nick Fury here, and he can be invisible. Is that a Nick Fury skill? I don't even know what happened in the Acolyte series, but I know a lot of people didn't like that one. Looking for these things. Is that one? Looks like one. Friggin' Lions lost today. Michigan looked not very good yesterday. I gotta stop caring about football. It really does nothing for my life. Like whether they win a national championship or a Super Bowl or just like lose every game, it literally makes no difference to my life. But we as sports fans like really allow ourselves to get emotionally invested in these things. It is fun to watch, like, and the more emotionally invested you are, obviously, like, the more exciting it can be, but it really doesn't add a lot to your life. Like no one on those teams, like I've probably said this about before, and it's obvious, but like no one on any of these sports teams that I root for give a flying fuck about me as a person. You know, like I do not do anything to help them win, really. Like, so, you know, it's all just sort of silly.
Not having problems already, are we?
Stop this crazy thing! Help!
I think I just killed Stan.
Face front. This looks like yet another perilous predicament. I'll rant about this later.
This is an early stream we're doing, but it definitely doesn't feel as early as it actually, or it doesn't. It isn't as early as it feels.
What is happening? Captain America.
I'll shut up for a minute.
So exciting. Let's go.
Captain America! This is just like one of your films. You and your pathetic sidekick are just in time to witness the true strength of Hydra.
Captain Rogers, come in.
I was gonna say it feels
Wait, is that radio view?
later than it is because of the time
Sequence
change.
message. The Red Skull can be extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Next time you won't be so lucky.
Let's give your new designs a field test, Doctor. I'd like to see how the shielded stooge fares against them. Of course, Herr Schmidt. Activating cannon defenses.
Ah, great. Steve, think you can put that fire out with your shield?
You have such power, Captain. Yet you prance around in a silly costume like a circus clown. I have seen the future, Captain. There is no prancing.
Maybe the only way to redeem, other than like moving back and getting my Disneyland pass back, maybe the only way to redeem the broken-hearted Disney fan in me right now is to make the move for a year or so to Florida and just live in the bubble and do the Disney World thing, do it up big and do it right. Get a Disney World pass, hit it up on the reg. It's hard to imagine myself living in Florida, though, for any other reason. I just do not want to live in a state with that kind of, like, garbage political leadership. like that votes in the kind of people that they vote in regularly, just really would turn me off. Probably wouldn't affect my day-to-day life too much, but man, I would not be... It's one of the reasons I liked California, was because they were reliably sane, in my opinion. Oh, no worries, man. We're just getting, just doing another one of these endless fights.
Have you tried pressing buttons?
Should make a Captain America ride. That could be fun. That could be cool.
Just doing what needed to be done.
Did an epic Meyer run today before the football game. That was that felt good. It was a total madhouse over there. I mean, like an hour-long type of line, like just to check out. And I lucked out because I was in this like super long line, and then this register opened like all of a sudden, and I slipped right in and probably saved myself like 45 minutes. New games. I mean, we got a lot of, definitely a lot of new old games that I haven't gotten into on the channel yet that are like Disney themed. There's a lot of that out there. That may require some emulation. I am all over anything like Indiana Jones. If any other games like Indiana Jones come out, we will be doing that, day one. I really have to do a Dreamlight Valley stream because that's been like my mainstay of all games on this channel, and I haven't done it in like 3 months. I just gotta keep myself honest and check back in on the Valley here pretty soon. Which is not really what you were asking, but... Alright, what do we do with this? These types of parts in these Lego games kind of piss me off sometimes. It's just too much. It's like, leave it alone for a second, guys.
We got someone your own size.
Oh yeah. It's waiting for us right here. Is it in there? Did they send me the actual game? Yes, they did. So we'll check that out soon. It frustrates me when the guys just keep coming and you can barely tell like who's on your fucking team or not. And they're just like doing this shit and it's just like too much at once, too relentlessly. I'm just like very ready for this part to be over. I also want to play Disney Universe.
Think your designs need a little more work, Sola.
I'm sorry, Herr Schmidt. The next one will be better.
Oh my god, really?
Here we go again.
Fights to the last man. Do not let them make a mockery of the Hydra name.
It looked promising. I mean, as far as Disney games go. Characters with explosive weapons or abilities.
Get killed. Walk it off.
I bought a physical copy of...
I hope for your sake that the next ones fare better, Doctor.
Bought a physical copy of Disney Universe, and I think I thought everything was backward compatible. But then when I put it in, it didn't really work. But I think it's because I didn't have like something downloaded on the Xbox that I needed to play physical older discs. So I think I fixed that, but I got to try it again.
Yes, Herr Schmidt, I will not fail you again. You are deluded, Captain. You pretend to be a simple soldier, but in reality you are just afraid to admit that we have left humanity behind. Unlike you, I embrace it proudly, without fear.
I would love to play... if I ever get my hands on a PS5, I would definitely like to play the Wolverine when it comes out. That is by the people who made Spider-Man, and it's like, you know, a proper like Wolverine game, and it looks really cool. Pretty violent. Definitely looks more gruesome than even. I mean, it looks more gruesome than a lot of things. He's like impaling people regularly with his claws. Looks much more violent than the Spider-Man games.
That's all of them. Nice job, Steve.
I thought you said those cannons were state-of-the-art, Doctor. I can assure you they are, Herr Schmidt. My calculations never fail. This shouldn't be happening.
You cannot stop Hydra, Captain. We are everywhere. In everything. You will see.
I would play that. I don't know about it or what
See you made sure
platform it's on.
Zola's toys, Captain. Now let's see how you face a real challenge.
You'll need more than that to stop these Brooklyn boys. After you, Cap.
such a good session I had the other night with Alan Wake. I really like that game, as I mentioned several times during the stream. I would check. I'm on the PS4 right now. Otherwise, I would check. If I were on my Xbox, I would check it real quick if they had it on their store. Right, bud? See no purchase. Man, this whole getting dark at 5:41 is not ideal. Why do we do this to ourselves? Like, I know there's like rationale and everybody talks about it every time the clock changes, but like it's bullshit. Like it gets dark enough like during the winter season anyway. Like why do we need it? Why do we need to speed that up? As somebody who wakes up at like noon as well, like it's especially obnoxious because I like experience like 4 hours of fucking daylight every day, and then I'm like in the dark all the rest of the time.
You got this one? That silence isn't encouraging.
Who is the first one? Man, the PS4 handles this like a champ compared to Spider-Man. It's not hearing a peep out of it back there. But Spider-Man is just like wheezing and wheezing and wheezing. All right, what the fuck are we doing here? Nice. It's a cool looking room, but between the chaos and the fucking alarm, I'm so over it. Pull up the silver object above the elevator. They like it's so chaotic that they don't even give you much of a chance. I mean, I guess now it's not, but like it just feels like there's so much going on that it's like you don't even have time to like think about doing anything other than pressing buttons at people, and doesn't leave a lot of time to like think about like what abilities you need to use for what. Said pull up the silver object Oh, yeah. Nice. So we're like, it's November 2, like we're like rolling into Christmas season here. We gotta like lean into this. God knows the television advertisements and the stores and all of that will help us do that very readily. They were like even the last week or so, like before Halloween, they were creeping in the Christmas commercials. All right, what is this shit? How do I use the shield? God damn it. I was doing it before, and now I don't remember how to like actually use the shield. Can't even go get the hint because it just wrecks you.
That silence isn't encouraging.
Press circle to enter shield mode.
Sir, I think we should be leaving now.
Mista, get me out of here.
But I have plans that cannot be put on hold, even for you.
We need to catch it. There must be another way around.
I'm also really excited to play Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but I wanted to beat the other one first. I just got stuck on that fucking map. That impossible map. Trying to like find my way back somewhere, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to like read that 3D map. That map is like my enemy, my mortal enemy. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I mentioned this, but I am very excited to see this Frankenstein movie later. Guillermo del Toro has been doing interesting remakes between this and the Pinocchio remake he did. How the hell did you get stuck down there? my god, are you fucking serious? I just gotta get away from this siren.
Herr Schmidt, they are still following us. We must leave. It is of no concern, Doctor. Hydra does not retreat. Let us see how the heroic Captain America deals with this.
Steve? Captain Rogers? Blast.
Still going, this
I hope the radio
asshole.
might have sorted itself out by now. The Red Skull should be very close to your location. In fact, you're probably already fighting him. Best of luck with that.
Come on, Cap. We got him on the ropes. That was a close one. Something tells me Red Skull is gonna regret making that move.
Your persistence would be admirable, Captain, if it wasn't bound to your stupidity. We are the future, and yet you serve lower beings.
Lights out, pal. Go get him, Steve. I can handle these guys. I'm with you till the end of the line, pal.
You missed that window. We're bugs on a windshield.
Better get moving, Bugs.
The Polar Express.
Okay, this time the radio is definitely going to work. Captain Rogers, come in. Still nothing. Well, that's disappointing. Try and make your way to the front of the train. Arnim Zola's not getting away this time.
Our intel says Zola rides in the front carriage. We're gonna need him if we want to catch the Red Skull.
Hot chocolate. We got it.
Intruders on board. Defenses activated. Everyone, to your stations.
Looks like we've got company, Cap.
I would be more interested in that game, I think. Oh my god. This game's cool. I don't like these like utterly chaotic parts where it's just a little much. Thought I was going to grab the rail there. Dun 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 dun. Who gets the first gift of Christmas? The magic of Christmas resides in your heart. Ring this little bell. So what is I told ChatGPT to roast the Polar Express, and it was pretty funny. Wait, roast the Polar Express. Santa that says who gets the first gift of Christmas? The Polar Express is the Uncanny Valley's Christmas card, a film that sets out to capture holiday magic and instead created a 2-hour motion capture nightmare where every child looks like a haunted wax figure questioning its existence. Tom Hanks plays literally everyone: conductor, hobo, Santa, your subconscious, like a man auditioning for a one-man show about identity crisis. It's as if the movie couldn't afford other actors, so they just cloned his soul and slapped it on increasingly dead-eyed children. And that train? Less magical locomotive, more existential dread engine. You don't ride the Polar Express, you survive it. Every time the camera zooms in on those doll-like faces, you can feel a choir of elves whispering, "Sleep is for the weak." The story is supposed to be about believing in Christmas, but it's really about gaslighting children into thinking that auditory hallucinations of sleigh bells are a good sign. The message? Doubt is bad. Obedience gets you cocoa. And that hot chocolate scene, somehow both whimsical and deeply unsettling, like a cult initiation with whipped cream. The Polar Express, proof that even the spirit of Christmas can look like a digital hostage situation if you believe hard enough. Yeah, I fucking love it. Now, burn, roast notwithstanding, it's a great movie. I have very fond memories of it. I watch it at least once a year.
Where do Hydra get these guys?
I saw it. I go a lot of the couple of years recently. I've gone and seen it in the theater when they replay Christmas movies around the holidays. I love just asking GPT to roast random things, though. It's so funny. Wait, let's see what it says if we roast Lego Marvel Avengers. Lego Marvel Avengers is the participation trophy of superhero games, the digital equivalent of smashing action figures together while someone yells quips through a kazoo. It's not so much Marvel's greatest heroes as Marvel's greatest errand boys, endlessly collecting studs and solving puzzles designed for the motor skills of a sleepy toddler. It tries to make you feel like a superhero, but really you're just running around breaking furniture in other people's apartments. You're less Iron Man, more property damage consultant. And every time you unlock a new hero, it's just another guy who jumps the same, punches the same, and occasionally glows slightly different. The humor? Peak dad at the barbecue. Every joke lands with the force of a wet noodle. Oops, Hulk smash. Yeah, we got it, buddy. It's like if the Avengers were directed by a preschool teacher with access to too many sound effects. And the voice acting, half lifted from the movies, half done by someone who clearly recorded lines in their laundry room. One minute it's Chris Evans, the next it's discount Captain America, reminding you the budget ran out. Lego Marvel Avengers, proof that even gods, geniuses, and super soldiers can be reduced to glorified janitors collecting shiny coins in a plastic apocalypse. Um, yeah, maybe we should wait till I watch it, but let's see if it will know what that is. Okay, I'm going to read it. Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny is the cinematic equivalent of Heat Stroke, a holiday film so deranged it feels like it was shot by elves on mescaline and edited by a raccoon in a fever dream. It's less of a movie and more a cry for help from the state of Florida. You've got Santa stranded in the sand like a beached whale in a polyester suit, sweating profusely, while children gather round to gawk like he's a mythological accident. His sleigh is stuck, his reindeer bailed, and he's one sunburn away from turning into jerky. The whole scene screams, Christmas has gone feral. And then, out of nowhere comes the ice cream bunny, a creature that looks like it escaped from both a melting parade float and a tax evasion indictment. It drives a fire truck for reasons no theologian or screenwriter has ever explained. The bunny doesn't save Christmas, it abducts it. The rest of the movie, random fairy tale inserts filmed years earlier, duct taped into the runtime to pad out the agony. It's like Santa stumbled into a bootleg Pirates of the Caribbean ride that never got approved by OSHA. Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny, proof that Christmas miracles are real because somehow this film exists and the universe didn't immediately delete itself in shame. That's incredible. Makes me really need to watch this.
Or it's too late!
Wait, one more. Let's see if she'll roast. What is the person in the? What is the lady's name? Sally Shines. I just wanted to roast Sally Shines. Roast Sally Shine from Tower of Terror. I mean that roast was really indicative of what you're saying. Sally Shine is the proto-child star meltdown, a Shirley Temple knockoff so spoiled that even the Twilight Zone kicked her out. She's basically if Veruca Salt got struck by lightning mid-tap number. Her whole personality is look at me, I'm adorable, which is exactly the kind of energy that makes elevator spirits hold grudges. You just know she was the type to have a publicist at age 9 and demand Evian in her sippy cup. Even in death, she's got that resting brat face, forever frozen in the expression of a kid who just found out the studio replaced her with Judy Garland. The Hollywood Tower Hotel didn't curse her, it just enforced karma. And the tragedy? Everyone remembers the fall, but no one remembers her career. She's a ghost of child fame itself, shiny curls, hollow eyes, and a resume that ends in thunder. Sally Shine, proof that if you're cute enough to make angels gag, the Twilight Zone will personally handle your exit interview. No, I'll watch it. I mean, it's a roast, so they're going to trash whatever you you give it, even if it's something like really even if it's something like really admirable, like you can ask it to trash, like, to roast, like, really, successful people, or like people that are hard to really criticize. So, they do their best. What gets really interesting is when you tell it to roast yourself, and if it knows enough about you, it gets pretty fucking real. It's just incredible, like, that we live in a time where, like, this is, I grew up when the internet was being born, becoming like an actual thing, when social media was first kind of becoming popular, HDTV, like, but nothing really eclipses like this type of technology, that you can just have it like whip up things like that, whatever you can think of. It's so good that it like makes you wonder what the point of human creativity like even is anymore. Like, it's just like, sometimes it's like, why would I do something that this could do much better, much quicker? So you have to like sort of reevaluate what the role of human creativity even is. All right, I'm gonna have it. Oh man. Andrew, you beautiful existential. This is a roast of me. You beautiful existential souffle of self awareness and procrastination. You talk like Young, think like Hitchens, and live like a man who keeps meaning to alphabetize his enlightenment. You've got the depth of a mystic and the discipline of a golden retriever chasing ideas instead of tennis balls. You treat your creative projects like sacred temples and then wander off mid construction to stare into the void and tweet about it. You've got 10,000 unfinished masterpieces and one very clean Muse headband. The ratio of vision to execution is frankly biblical. You say you hate your legal career, but you treat quitting it like a multi year performance art piece about indecision. You've drafted more exit plans than the CIA. At this point, transitioning out of law is your longest running franchise. Spiritually, you're half Dionysus, half DMV clerk, ecstatic and feral one moment, deeply annoyed the next. You could reach nirvana if only you didn't stop halfway to write a red book meditation about how hard enlightenment is to schedule. Andrew Foley, a man torn between transcendence and Wi-Fi signal strength, destined either to found a mystery school or to overthink one into oblivion. Okay. That's actually the nicest one that she's done of me. There's been some more savage ones. What the fuck is this? Cool container. What's it doing? You can also tell it to like roast you harder. Like, you can be like, be meaner, and it'll be meaner. I can't tell what's happening at all by that tube flipping around. This is frustrating. All right, here we go. It's getting real. It's getting even realer than the roast of me. I said roast Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is the rodent pope of capitalism, a smiling little autocrat who's been ruling the kingdom of corporate synergy with white-gloved tyranny for nearly a century. He started as a mischievous steamboat gremlin and somehow ended up the face of a media empire that owns your childhood, your wallet, and probably your soul. Let's be honest, Mickey hasn't been funny since the Great Depression. He's not a character anymore, he's a logo that talks. Every time he opens his mouth, it's like your credit card whimpers. That squeaky voice isn't cute, it's the sound of stock options vesting. And his personality? Non existent. He's too busy being wholesome, TM, to have a single human flaw. Donald's got rage, Goofy's got heart, Pluto's got fleas, Mickey's got HR approval. He's the kind of mouse who would file a noise complaint against Joy if it weren't brand safe. Even his relationship with Minnie is sus. 95 years of dating and not a single wedding? Either he's the world's most dedicated bachelor or Disney's terrified of the tax implications. Mickey Mouse, proof with enough PR, a rat in pants can conquer the world and still pretend he's your friend. Savage. Um, they did create Donald, I think, in large part because they wanted somebody to inherit the mischief and like angry side of Mickey. I mean, to the extent he was ever angry, like the angry side of Mickey that was lost, the sort of troublemaker part of him that was lost when he became more of a brand mascot. Okay, now for good measure, since this is a Disney Channel, I'm sorry I'm getting bogged down in this, but this is fucking annoying. This train is annoying. Okay, now we're gonna ask it to toast Mickey Mouse. To Mickey Mouse, the squeaky little monarch who outlived kingdoms, fashion, and even Walt himself. A mouse so industrious, he built an empire from a whistle and a dream, and so wholesome that he could make cynics believe in joy again, at least until the shareholders' meeting. See, she's kind of mixed in with this is a chat thread about roasting, so when I asked it to toast, it's like kind of like the output is kind of mixed in with the roasting. Here's to the original optimist, the trickster who steered his steamboat straight into history and never once looked back. He's been reinvented, redesigned, and memeified beyond recognition, yet somehow still feels like the beating cartoon heart of the last 100 years. Mickey is more than a mascot. He's the patron saint of persistence, smiling through wars, recessions, and 1,000 bad spin-offs, reminding everyone that magic doesn't have to be subtle, it just has to show up on time with a grin. So raise a glass, or an oversized glove, to the mouse who taught the world that imagination could pay the bills, that innocence can be industrialized without quite being lost, and that sometimes the smallest creature can cast the longest shadow on earth. Long live the mouse. May he never find out he's technically vermin. Yeah, see, so that was good, but that was like a mix of roast and toast because I asked it in a thread inundated with roast requests. Yeah, I see the rail on the side here, but I can't jump to it without falling off. I mean, it has to have something to do with this, right? Like this switch that is doing something. Wait, is that blue bar there all the time? If we turn this, does the blue bar go away? Yes, it does. And neither of them can reach it. It's so frustrating. Is this a door? Okay.
Duty calls.
Jesus. I could read those roasts all day. I was like, I've done so many of them, and they're all just like so on point in their own way. Oh yeah, I forgot about his shield.
Hey! Can't all be some kind of super soldier, you know? Any chance I could get a hand here?
So many freeze rays, yeah. Whoa.
Cookie! Hang on! Steve! I can't hang on for much longer!
Sure you can.
Sorry! Captain America! Cookie! Hang on! Grab my hand!
You hear what the mission?
That was all a flashback?
Trying to get me back in the world?
Trying to save it.
Hydra's secret weapon.
Tomorrow Hydra will stand master of the world. Born to victory on the wings of the Valkyrie.
You should have left it in the ocean.
Rail Hydra. Sounds kind of saucy. Can't be a true Avenger. I don't believe it. Hell yeah, I did. Okay, so we're roasting Hydra from the Avengers. Hydra is the multi-level marketing scheme of evil. A bunch of fascist interns in matching leather jackets shouting, "Hail Hydra," like it's a CrossFit chant for sociopaths. Their whole brand is cut off one head, two more shall take its place, which sounds menacing until you realize it just means they're bad at quality control. They spent 80 years losing to the same 5 people in spandex, yet somehow still act like they're masterminds. Hydra's big idea of infiltration is sticking a Nazi with a clipboard into every government meeting and hoping no one notices the skull logo. Subtlety isn't exactly their strong suit. These are people who thought branding their world domination symbol on their flags was a good idea. And their leader, the Red Skull, a man so evil he managed to make face peel a personality trait. He gives all these speeches about destiny and supremacy and then gets uppercutted into space by Captain America like a fascist Team Rocket. Hydra, proof that if evil had middle management, it would wear matching uniforms, hold too many meetings, and still lose to teamwork and friendship every single time.
The Chitauri
Right, bud?
restless.
Let them guard themselves. I will lead them in a glorious battle.
Your ambition is little. We look beyond the earth. To the great worlds the Tesseract will unveil.
You don't have the Tesseract yet.
You will have your war.
This the stuff you need? Yeah, iridium. It's found in meteorites. It forms antiprotons. It's very hard to get hold of. Especially a shield knows you need it.
Sounds like Stellan Skarsgård.
Need a distraction.
This way, Captain Rogers. There are some folks that would really like to meet you. Besides me. I mean, I already met you, but, well... Hi.
I gotta say, it's an honor to meet you. Officially.
Sir, I am sorry that you felt threatened by your encounter.
Superhero. Sorry, I trashed your hot dog cart.
Why didn't I take a cab?
Oh, I hijacked a school bus! What a superhero thing to do!
Oh, good. This place is just like London.
Nothing says superhero like hijacking a school bus and taking kids on a reckless joyride.
Hey, you.
Whoa!
Heavens to Betsy!
What's y'all gotta do to get help across the street?
These people should all probably not be standing there.
Oh, man.
Just ran over some people, ran some red lights.
I read some Iron Man fan fiction last night. Here's hoping Tony Stark never sees it. He'd turn as red as that
Mr. Patch. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, who's this? Who's this man? Hey, bro. Hey, Patch. Yes, do not run over the Harlem Globetrotters in Harlem. That is not going to win you many fans in the neighborhood.
Oh, you are so getting locked.
We seriously need to revise our heroes for hire.
Shawarma. Man, I'm going to miss the, of all the things I'm going to miss from Disneyland, not having a pass. The Shawarma Palace. I really enjoy that shawarma stand they have in Avengers Campus. I didn't get it that much, but it was pretty good whenever I did.
The Tesseract would be dangerous in anyone's hands, but Loki? I don't even want to think about what he'd be capable of with that kind of power. The mischief he could bring to the world would be anything but harmless fun. Why does he even want it? Isn't that scepter of his powerful enough? Hopefully our little team of experts will be able to track him down before it's too late.
I mean, if it's not too much trouble.
No, it's fine.
It's a vintage set. Took me a couple of years to collect them all. Near mint. Slight foxing around the edges. You know, it's just a huge honor to have you on board.
Well, I hope I'm the man for the job.
Oh, you are. Absolutely.
Buddy.
Agent Romanoff, we're incoming with Captain Rogers on board. We need you to prepare the runway for landing.
We gotta do a preemptive battery move here. That's not the cord. We need this. It's like an absurdly large logo. Like, I was not expecting this. It's like a bulletproof vest almost. It's like so thick. Like, you could probably shoot me in like the lower chest down to the like lower stomach, and I might survive it with this shirt on. And by might, I mean absolutely would not, but it feels, you know. Okay. Classic turkey stick. Got these at Meijer today. Patches is all over that smell. He says, I gotta know about this.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. Can people please not spill the oil drums all over the helicarrier deck? Watch your step. That oil stains really badly. Unless you're dressed all in black, I guess.
Is this Scarlett Johansson? I don't even know if I've seen the Avengers movies. There's a new one coming out, isn't there?
There isn't going to be anything landing here anytime soon if we can't get these runway lights switched on. I know S.H.I.E.L.D. is pretty secretive about a lot of stuff, but, you know, I'm not entirely sure whose idea it was to link one of the security cameras up to the runway light control.
I have this, you're not going to be able to see it. Ho ho.
You did it! While you're here, what do you think of that welcome banner for Captain Rogers? It's pretty neat, right?
This is an aircraft carrier?
Uh-oh, this wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin.
Who's this? Is that the Hulk?
Face front. This looks like yet another perilous predicament. Uh-oh, this wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin.
Saw the movie Blue Moon yesterday, starring Ethan Hawke and directed by Richard Linklater, a legendary director and actor for that matter, and team, as they have done several classic movies together previously. Ethan Hawke plays Lorenz Hart, who is half of the songwriting, classic real-life songwriting team of Rodgers and Hart, which preceded, I learned all of this yesterday. He was Rodgers' partner prior to Rodgers teaming up with Hammerstein and doing Oklahoma and The King and I and all these like classic musicals. And the story takes place like at the after party of the Oklahoma premiere, which was the first thing that Rogers and Hammerstein did together and was like an absolute sensation. And Loren's Hart was like navigating all of his feelings about that, as well as his alcoholism and various other personal problems. But it's a really interesting story. Like, he died not long after that, and it's a really interesting story of like, I don't know, that I just wasn't aware of.
Oh man, if I can't signal the Quinjet in for landing, then Director Fury is gonna be Director Fuming. That'll make me Director Fired. No, wait, that doesn't work.
Margaret Qualley is also in it, who is a very talented younger actor, female actor, who's been in a lot of things. The Substance, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Poor Things, lots of things. She is Annie McDowell's daughter. Looks a lot like her, too. All right, I'm gonna, let's see. Roast, she's also beautiful. Roast Margaret Qualley. She's a really great actress, so it'll be interesting what they say. Margaret Qualley is the human embodiment of the Nepo baby, but make it art house. She moves like a feral ballerina, feral, they love that word today, who wandered out of a perfume commercial and accidentally started acting. Every performance feels like she's perpetually seconds away from either crying, dancing, or evaporating into indie film mist. She's got that permanently disheveled elegance, the look of someone who woke up on a French film set and decided to just stay there. Watching her act is like watching someone feel emotions in a language they haven't learned yet. Half the time, you're not sure if it's genius or if she just forgot her lines and made it work. And every interview, pure chaos energy wrapped in self-aware charm. She talks like she's never been told no and yet still feels bad about it. She's the kind of person who could read a cereal box and make it sound profound. And Hollywood would nod solemnly like, yes, that's our next A24 project. Margaret Qualley, proof that when you're born into coolness, you can trip over your own mystique and somehow make it look like performance art. Yeah, I can't quit it. So many roasts. You didn't know this was a roast stream tonight. Right, Patch? Oh, Patch. He's impossible. Talk about someone who's impossible to roast. Oh, you see him? Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at him. Hey, bro. I mean, if you have any roast requests, Adam, I can queue it up. How about a game if you can guess my favorite soda? You can roast it with GBT. Mr. Pibb. Mountain Dew.
SHIELD's new aircraft signaling officer at your service. Or at least I would be if I hadn't lost the official SHIELD signaling flags. And the next Quinjet is going to be in range for landing any minute now. Can you help me find him?
Is not cherry flavored. Dr. Pepper.
Only I had some kind of, I don't know, a special
Coca-Cola.
gadget or
Classic.
something that could locate my flags. That'd be really, really helpful.
I was a Diet Coke junkie for like 10 years plus, and then I quit it completely, which really I credit my quitting as part of the reason I lost weight, like when I was at my heaviest, like circa 2013, 14, 15. And then I jumped back on and started drinking it. I quit all soda for like 10 plus years, and then in the last couple of years started drinking it again. I don't know how I feel. I have mixed feelings about it, but I just stocked up on Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper today. Diet Dr. Pepper has become something I like even more than Diet Coke almost, which is, I guess, consistent with the fact that Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, I guess, recently overtook Pepsi as the number 2 soda, maybe? I heard that. Not a Coke or Pepsi product. Dr. Pepper is not a Coke or Pepsi product, I believe. Golden Cola. That's a confusing clue. I don't even know what that would be. Verner's? Verner's is kind of a Michigan thing. I've never really seen it in other states. Root beer? A&W root beer?
Uh-oh, this wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin.
You found him! Whew! Now it's my time to shine. Or, signal, I guess. I just hope I can remember all of my training. Did I mention it's my first day on the job?
You didn't, and I don't even care, bro. The soda is produced by Dr. Pepper's parent company. It was created in '49 by Charles Lazier in Missouri. Adam, I feel like you need to do like trivia nights at bars and things. Like, I feel like you would kill it at that. Now I'm cleaning the streets. I would like to branch out and do like different things like that. I'll have to think about the best way to do that. Your knowledge is so deep, though, that the questions can feel impossible sometimes. That's what I thought I was going to do, and then I didn't. Oh. The name is another way of saying that something has fallen from our biggest star.
Face front. This looks like yet another perilous predicament.
So not Mountain Dew? Sierra Mist. That doesn't make sense. Sierra Mist. What a, like, I never thought about this, but what a fucking obvious knockoff of the name Mountain Dew. Like, it's like they were trying to make something that sounded like, that was like Mountain Dew, but was not Mountain Dew. Like, Sierras are mountains. Mist is very similar to dew. And the soda tastes very similar, so they certainly had knockoff ambitions, I think, when they were creating that soda. Right, bud? Right, Mr. Patch? Patch just says, I don't know anything about soda, Dad. I wouldn't let him have any soda, that's for sure. He would lick it right up, though.
Uh-oh. This wasn't in this month's bullpen bulletin.
I wonder how bad soda is for dogs. It's probably really shitty for dogs. It's actually pretty shitty for humans, too, but we just go with it.
Hey, thanks. The deck looks so clean. Why, it's as good as new. I didn't even think it was possible to see your own reflection in concrete.
Well, hey, bros.
Agent Romanoff? Captain Rogers.
Ma'am?
Hi. They need you on the bridge. They're starting the face trace.
See you there.
It was quite the buzz around here, finding you in the ice. Thought Coulson was gonna swim.
Dr. Banner.
Oh, yeah.
Solar Cola.
They told me you'd be coming.
Solar Flare Cola.
Is that the only word on me?
Only word I care about.
Attention, this is Agent Hill. All staff, please report to your stations urgently and prepare for takeoff. I repeat, all staff need to report inside immediately.
Gentlemen, you may want to step inside in a minute. It's gonna get a little hard to breathe.
Is this a submarine?
Really? They want me in a submerged pressurized metal container?
I mean, is it something that, like, is it something that I would know, or is it something, like, obscure? Quite an aircraft, literally an aircraft carrier.
Gentlemen?
We got a hit.
Location?
Stuttgart, Germany. 28 Königstrasse. He's not exactly hiding.
Captain? You're up.
Cream soda? Jeremy Renner, the Archer Man. Sundrop. I feel like I maybe have heard of that, but it's fairly obscure.
Not to a mischievous menace like you.
Look to your elder people. Let him be an example.
The soldier.
not the one who's out of time.
Loki, drop the weapon and stand down.
Agent Romanoff, you miss me?
Make your move.
All right, well, real quick, deflected right into the crotch. Roast, Sundrop, soda. You ready for this? All right, here we go. Sundrop is the citrus soda equivalent of a panic attack, a drink that tastes like Mountain Dew's feral cousin. There's that word again. Raised on battery acid and bad decisions. It's what happens when a lemon and sugar cube get divorced and the kid goes into marketing. The name sounds refreshing, but it hits your bloodstream like a caffeine grenade wrapped in a corn syrup hug. One sip and you're suddenly 14 again, skateboarding behind a Walmart, convinced you can see sound. It's the beverage version of saying, I peaked in a gas station. And that flavor, somehow both tangy and sticky, like someone carbonated regret. It's neon green because apparently subtlety doesn't sell in the South. You don't drink Sundrop, you glow through it. Even the commercials were chaos. People flipping over couches, spraying soda like they were baptizing themselves in fructose. Sundrop, proof that you can liquefy sunshine, caffeine, and chaos and still end up tasting like the inside of a teenage dirtbag's cooler. Wow. Savage. All right, now I'll roast my favorite soda real quick. Roast Diet Dr. Pepper. That's my favorite soda right now. Diet Dr. Pepper is the gaslighting soda of America, the one that swears up and down it tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper, even though it clearly doesn't. It's like kissing a wax statue of the real thing. Uncanny, metallic, and vaguely unsettling. The flavors this weird Frankenstein mix of chemicals trying to imitate 23 flavors, but somehow landing on carbonated cough syrup with confidence issues. It's got all the charm of an expired fruit roll-up dissolved in LaCroix. You can almost taste the artificial optimism. And the marketing? Relentless. Every commercial feels like it's yelling, "We're totally normal," with the energy of someone caught forging their signature. They know it doesn't taste the same. You know it doesn't taste the same. But we all just agree to pretend because calories are scary. Diet Dr. Pepper, proof that nostalgia and aspartame can form an uneasy alliance, and that sometimes the most dangerous lie is whispered through a fizzling plastic bottle. I mean, neither does Diet Coke, but it's like got its own thing. Like that's why I like it, because it's like got its own thing that works for me. And also, once you get used to the 0-calorie faux sweetened taste, you don't like the regular stuff because it tastes like too much. Mr. Patch. Oh, hey, bud. This seems like a guy who could use a snack. This seems like a guy who maybe could use a snack. Rachel Ray Roasters. He likes these. Oh, you hear that? Oh, that's his tail. Oh. What's this? Like, I won't even drink a regular Coke. I would rather not drink soda than drink a regular Coke. Shakespeare in the Park. That's another fucking funny thing you can do on roasting or anything, is tell it to roast. All right, one more roast. What are we going to roast in Shakespeare form? Roast the Avenger Hawkeye in Shakespeare style. Hark! What mortal fool in purple vest doth stand, bow in his hand, yet fate not in command? 'Tis Hawkeye, humble archer, mortal clay, who fighteth gods with sticks in hopes they stay. Whilst Iron Man in armor bright doth soar, and Thor smiteth storms that shake the very floor, poor Clint, with arrows numbered, not divine, must squint and pray his aim remaineth fine. He boasteth skill, I never miss, quoth he, and yet did miss the call for relevancy. In battles vast, mid Titans' tech and rage, he playeth background extra on the stage. When foes rain fire from heaven's blinding height, he ducketh near a car, brave soul, good night. And yet the man persists, steadfast, unbowed, the dad at war, mid gods too loud. O Hawkeye, thou mortal, steadfast knave, who bringeth arrows to the thunder's grave, thou art both jest and symbol, noble, small, the proof that humans too may miss and fall. Incredible technology. I mean, truly incredible.
You crave subjugation.
Let's go a few rounds.
How about that?
Basically, the roast of Hawkeye was that he was, like, irrelevant.
The bright lure of freedom.
There's no version of this where you come out on top.
You saying anything?
Not a word.
Just get him here.
This guy packs a wallop. Still, you are pretty spry for an older fellow. Fury didn't tell me he was calling you in. Yeah, there's a lot of things Fury doesn't tell you.
Where's the Tesseract? I thought you dead.
Did you mourn?
We all did. Our father.
Your father.
Listen well, brother.
I'm listening.
This is beyond you, Metal Man.
He gives up the cube, he's all yours. Until then, stay out of the way, tourist.
Mr. Pedge. Who's this man? Iron Man got hammered. Like, not in a fun way. Right, bub? Right, Mr. Patch? Oh, who's this? I like to come say hi to him because he's my best guy. Right, bud? Right, Mr. Patch? Can you say hi to the stream? Oh, he's got a little crusty in his eye. Oh, who's this man? Oh, I can't see his. Oh. Oh, who's this? Say hi. Say hi, handsome. Patch. Oh, I love him. Gotta think of somebody else to roast in Shakespeare style. Uh-oh. Oh. Camera caught up. Did it? Shit is going crazy right now. Playing the PC.